Hello, dear friends. I would love to present to you the concept of unique, magical, and healing documentary films called In Search of Shambala. Shambhala means the true source of everlasting, unconditional love, happiness, and a paradise on earth. Over the past decades, many of the world's life-supporting ecosystems have undergone dramatic functional changes due to excessive consumption of natural resources and environmental pollution. Therefore, today we live in times of global crises such as biodiversity loss, climate change, pandemics, and the decline of the economy and society, all of which are interconnected and reflect the devastating consequences that human activity has had on the planet. Regardless of popular sustainable approaches in businesses, planning and design aimed at mitigating the consequences and causing less damage, a regenerative human environment based on the Vedic heritage, namely the harmonious relationship between humans and nature, is capable of transforming waste into renewable flows, allowing the holistic regeneration of natural ecosystems and the human environment. By understanding the environment as a whole system of mutually beneficial relationships, the potential for regenerative development, design, and lifestyle goes beyond short-sighted technological solutions towards solutions based on engaging humans and biotic systems in harmonic relationships and cooperation. The health of the planet depends on ambitious initiatives to support endangered species and restore nature. Restoring ecological integrity includes reviving the symbiotic relationship between people and the natural world, as well as saving and restoring the spiritual and cultural values of indigenous people, local communities, and their galactic heritage, which has been preserved for centuries high in the mountains and among ancient monastery walls. Therefore, in these delicate times of renewal and change, it is necessary to create a series of educational documentaries in search of Shambhala, the purpose of which is to promote a Renaissance movement for the healing and evolution of humanity and the earth. This movement is established on regenerative design, spiritual gardening, and living in harmony with nature, creating a new multidimensional reality. This new reality, based on spaces of love, or also called family states, harmoniously integrates social, spiritual, and environmental processes and provides opportunities for the development of enlightened Shambhala communities whose residents are united by the goal of evolution and ascension. Thus, the human environment becomes a vital component in integration and in the restoration of the natural environment. It is clear that the indigenous tribes of South America, Asia, and Russia, as well as Tibetan Buddhism, especially the teachings of Padmasambhava and Dzogchen, hold within themselves the sacred and unique wisdom of antiquity, gifted to them by galactic friends and previous civilizations. for the evolution of both the indigenous tribes and humanity to achieve the highest perfection and natural state of primordial, pure consciousness and luminous physicality. Consequently, it becomes obvious that the optimal path to the new reality and to the new earth is achieved through the co-creation of a series of educational films in Search of Shambala, based on in-depth interviews with indigenous elders, Buddhists, ascended masters, goddesses, alchemists, and crystal children who inspire the population of the planet to rethink existing destructive lifestyles and excessive consumption of resources in order to achieve a more harmonious, enlightened, and regenerative life in the new multidimensional reality. Therefore, through the co-creation of documentary films, the ancient sacred wisdom of indigenous tribes and Buddhist monasteries, which has not been influenced by the modern world, will be preserved and disseminated. Moreover, thanks to these films, the beauty of fragrant gardens, the secrets of design solutions for creating life-giving landscapes, as well as architectural ensembles that are made in harmony with nature environment, will be captured, and all this will serve as excellent educational material of all ages and nationalities. This educational series emphasizes the wisdom of ancestors, the creative relationship with plants, animals, natural spirits, and Mother Earth, as well as the effective management of the environment in which indigenous tribes live, namely ancient sacred buildings and houses made of natural ecological materials, along with the spiritual practices and ceremonies they perform. Thanks to the creation of documentary series and visits to the indigenous tribes of South America, family estates of Russia, and sacred mountains of Asia, the sacred ancient wisdom will be collected and preserved for education at the Shambhala Academy, whose fundamental purpose is healing, evolution, and ascension of humanity to live freely on the new earth. The presenters, hosts of the educational series in Search of Shambala, are enlightened teachers of humanity, ascended masters, goddesses, and magicians. They act as a collective force to promote enlightenment of consciousness, the unfolding of divine multidimensional potential, and alchemical transformation that reconnects human with nature and inspires to become spiritual gardeners, to rise above the old version of themselves and the consumerist lifestyle. In the process of visiting the indigenous tribes, sages and ascended masters will be called to teach and share knowledge at the Shambhala Academy, and orphans will be invited to study to become ascended masters, architects of Shambhala, architects of the new reality and the new earth. Having trained to become ascended masters and universal architects, orphans and other international students will return to their tribe to share their acquired skills and wisdom, and perhaps gracefully travel the world teaching a harmonious, enlightened way of life and spreading knowledge about the holistic regeneration of people and the most effective and vital restoration of degraded landscapes. In this way, thanks to their educational activities, gardens of paradise, and the new multidimensional reality will be created throughout the world, fostering healing, expansion, and ascension. Following this vision, all participants will be involved in an inspiring and enriching processes of creating botanical and healing gardens, food forests, educational institutions, natural homes, and many other magnificent projects around the world. In the settlements of Shambala, botanical and healing gardens will function as educational research centers and sacred spaces supporting evolution and ascension. These rich gardens will showcase the earth living library, where unique trees, shrubs, and sacred plants from different countries will be collected for their conservation, reproduction, and seed storage. Therefore, thanks to the creation of the educational series in Search of Shambala and due to enigmatic travels through indigenous tribes, family homesteads, communities, and ancient monasteries, gardens of Eden, food forest, high energy oases of love, and ecological houses made from natural materials will be created in the international settlements of Shambhala and around the world. This educational series will inspire many followers to create their own gardens of favorite berries, vegetables, and fruit trees on their moved lawns, which will be done unconsciously through a spiritual connection and symbiotic relationship with nature. One of the goals of the Shambhala projects is to inspire humanity to cleanse and restore its environment and not to flee into the forest, because without changing themselves within, another deforestation and waste will occur in pristine nature. We would like to emphasize that humanity still has a chance for salvation through awakening, healing, enlightenment, and the restoration of supportive relationships with each other, with nature, with cosmic processes, and with all life. Rethinking the lifestyle, deep care and affinity of people with Mother Earth will change the meaning of human presence and the destructive impact on the Earth. The people of Earth are a unique expression of the universal and planetary processes. Then all developments, businesses, economy, and projects have to be in harmony with all life in existence. We are all creators and manifest our future potential through feelings, thoughts, attention, and intention in the present moment. Therefore, once the work of personal healing, integration, and transformation is initiated, we transform not only ourselves but the entire world and create a new multidimensional reality, a new earth which consists of caring and loving people, where evolution and endless creativity flourish in a harmonious, free, healthy, and supportive environment. Now is the time for a great evolutionary leap to become healers rather than destroyers, and to have a regenerative rather than degenerative impact on each other, on society, and on nature. In these times of change, many are awakening to a new level of respect and love for our earthly home. It is very important to find inner strength and expand perception, because we are part of the consciousness of the earth which stores the knowledge and information of the universe. Therefore, when humanity awakens, it finds strength within and goes beyond its limitations, but it does not build kingdoms. Instead, a dynamic, enriching network, as in the harmonious beehive model. This ever-evolving network of human hives, namely the gardens of Eden, will be the model for the creation of a new regenerative civilization united with the planet. This documentary series in Search of Shambala will serve as excellent, innovative education and inspiration for the creation of a new multidimensional reality of existence that originates from the spaces of life which will gradually cover the entire planet. The next step will be to observe if this new multidimensional reality resonates with the heart of the planet. And if so, then the entire network of the universe will be in a harmonious and successful ascension process. Therefore, a prosperous and free life will be achieved in a community that is created through symbiosis, evolution, and cooperation, which establish abundance, opportunities, and partnership conducive to a harmonious life for all. The new age of humanity is defined by a spiritual and regenerative transformation that changes values, goals, and collective behavior. Therefore, it is necessary to make changes to the ground of global civilization, to transform it from the civilization based on excessive consumption and accumulation of capital into a civilization of co-creation that improves the quality of life for all. The result will be the new earth, established on a comprehensive synergy between the human environment and the natural world. And human activity and lifestyle will be in harmony with the living earth. Being free from the daily need to sell your labor for survival, you can devote time in your own development and self-realization, as well as in your family, home, and blooming garden. In conclusion, I would like to say that the continuing existence of human civilization in its current form is in danger. And it is extremely important to actively act for the purposes of global awakening, revival, and expansion of consciousness now. We are all united by the fundamental mission of being a bridge between heaven and earth. Therefore, we can change everything if we can change the way we think and perceive reality. However, the window of opportunity to avoid catastrophic collapse of ecosystems is quickly closing. We have to act now to prevent irreversible damage to the natural environment. This documentary series in Search of Shambala provides an effective way to address many of the problems we face in modern society. The main advantage of this educational project is that it approaches and resolves the root causes of current problems. Also, renewing the existing educational structure along with the healing and strengthening humans' relationship with themselves and nature will lay the foundation of the new civilization, which is a necessary step in human evolution and the greatest work of our time. This new regenerative civilization, the new multidimensional reality will arise on your land in your high energy space of love. And the documentary series In Search of Shambala will serve as a key concept for improving the quality of health and life throughout the world. We need bold steps taken by every individual to support holistic ideas and all-embracing solutions that have a long-term healing and regenerative impact on the entire international community. I invite you to support this holistic education that will broadcast documentaries that integrate regenerative development with ecological function, reconnect world cultures and activities in accordance with natural processes, and promote regeneration in ecology, society, spirituality, and other areas. Dear friends, if your hearts resonate with this proposal for the healing of humanity and the earth through holistic education and the co-creation of Gardens of Eden, we invite you to support and make your financial contribution to the production of educational documentaries In Search of Shambala and, as a result, the new reality of existence. We sincerely believe that we will prosper through mutually beneficial partnership, powerful enough to co-create the new reality, the new earth, and the new multidimensional humanity, which will be ensuring an endless and prosperous future for generations to come. With love and pure thinking, Dr. Inglia Amora, a universal architect and founder of Shambhala Projects and Academy. Thank you. Sending lots of love your way.